I just skated my them skates. I picked them up on Monday. You were able to skate them out. We have a pair, each color. Um, what do you think about them? What's your first impressions after
Well,
skating them?
you know, after looking at a lot of different skates, it's most definitely not a Seba CJ Wellsmore, or
Mm-hmm.
it's not anything like a carbon fiber boot. But honestly, I've never been that big on spending that much money on skates, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we rub these on concrete all day, so to buy something that's carbon fiber that isn't going to get as readily replaced isn't something that I'm that interested in. With that being said, I think that this is probably one of the better boots to buy that are under 170, $160 area. Um, very pleased. I've been very pleased, and I don't have to take them off, which I think is kind of important. Most other skates, I have to, there's a pretty heavy break-in period. I felt with this like open shell design, it was just a little bit better
Yeah,
on my feet.
I found that too. So I skated them. These ones are mine. These ones, and I skated them today. And yeah, I had the same feeling where the lacing system really helped pull things in. Like I'm a big fan of that 45-degree strap, and I didn't have any like heel raise issues. You know, when you're skating, it doesn't feel like your foot slips up. I did have that problem, with a USDA on, even though it has a 45-degree strap. I felt like I would move around a lot in there with the Volo V13. I did not have the problem with this. It was a very solid ride. Um, what's your favorite color?
Black.
Are you black?
Yeah, I'm a black guy.
I'm a black guy too.
Because I mean, it just looks unscuffed, and
Yeah,
like
because you fall.
yeah. And once again, I'm just rubbing this stuff on concrete, so like
Yeah,
I noticed that the black always just tends to look a little bit nicer and newer. I do like white skates, but yeah, they just dirty up so quick.
yeah. Totally. So I'm riding a size medium. They come in three sizes: the small, the medium, and the large. What's the size breakdown? What would you recommend for what size foot?
Um, so what I would say, and I mean this is just from my experience. I mean I wouldn't say that I would be the person to go to absolutely, but this fits me very similar to what a 8.9 Volo V13 or Majestic 12 shell would have fit. Um, it's a little boxier, so instead of being so pointy, it's a little bit more accommodating here.
Mm-hmm.
So even though it might be a little short for some people, the width is really going to be a lot more accommodating. Same thing goes for these. I would say that the medium is the closest to like a 10 to 10.5. Majestic 12 Volo V13 shell. It is also a lot more accommodating in width, and I found that people are more likely to be able, like if you're like a 10.5 and you're like on the edge, you're still going to be comfortable in this. You might have to switch out the liner, but from my experience, it seems like 10 and a halves have been very good in this. So I think the 11-12 is more for like the 12 to 13 areas, 12.5 to 11.5, I guess. Yeah.
So this is our friend Anwar's setup, and this is a medium shell.
Medium shell.
So
and it's an 11 MyFit liner.
So it's an 11 liner. MyFit, which one is it?
Second skin.
The second skin. So the second skin is less padding, more form fitting.
Yeah, and I actually have his liner, so you can kind
Yeah,
of.
let me take a look.
So this is the liner that came with.
Okay.
And then if you pull out this one, I mean,
Yeah.
internally it just looks a lot thinner.
Oh yeah. So I mean, if you comparing, like if this was 20 mil, this would be like 10 mil. It's also got a stretchier tongue, like where the toes are, and this is a very solid where the toes are. Thinner, yeah.
Yeah, it's just overall just really thin.
So you would recommend, if they wanted to upgrade the liner, to get a medium boot if you're a size 11 and get something like this, or
and it doesn't work on all cases. It's just like
absolutely.
Anwar's foot happens to be a little bit more narrow.
Mm-hmm.
He's more a 10.5. He wears 11s because most 10.5s don't fit him. So this was a great option for him.
Awesome. It's a good option. Brilliant. Them are available at Oak City Skate Shop and other fine retailers, or you can go to themgoods.com. Definitely check them out. I will have a video up later today, and I'll have a review in a month. I'm really impressed. I think that for the price point, it's a skate that's going to be hard to beat. If you have in the market for a new skate, or if you have a skate shop near you, definitely owe it to yourself to go down and try them on. Thanks.